Hi you guys, this is Jamie with Whatever's Clever Boutique, and today I have another quick and easy holiday tumbler for you. This one is candy cane theme. So we're going to start with a 24-ounce plump from the Steel Magnolia with the bottom removed. And I have quite a few videos showing that, so I'll link those in the description below if you'd like to see that. But here I am marking off the section that I would like to be red on the tumbler. And then I'm going to take my all-in-one tool from Cami Page Boutique and just draw that circle all the way around so I have a clean, straight tape line. Now I'm going to take my tape and just follow that line around. For my red base, I'm going to use the Red from Pop of Color Paint, and I'm just going to paint that right there on that bottom section, let that dry, and then I will go in with a second coat. The glitter I'm going to use today is Santa Suit from Create by Firefly. Clearly this is one of my favorite reds. I've used it multiple times here as of recent. But I'm going to take my glitter glue from the Crystal Company, and I'm just going to brush that right onto that red section and then apply my glitter. Now let's remove that tape and get started on the white section. For the white glitter, I'm going to use Amazing Grace from Create by Firefly. And same as last time, my base is already white, so we're just going to take our glitter glue and brush that right on that top white section and go in and apply our Amazing Grace glitter. Once that glue has dried for a couple hours, I'm going to go in and I'm going to seal in our glitter with our glitter glue. And I'm going to do this section by section just to be sure not to transfer any of that red glitter up into the white section. So I started with the white section and then I will move down and glitter glue the red section. I let that glitter glue sit overnight, and then I followed with 2 coats of epoxy. Once those coats are cured, I'm going to take my 100 grit and 60 grit sanding blocks and my X-Acto knife and clean off that rim. And then I'm going to start on the decal. So I created this little file on Silhouette. I just took the candy canes and the polka dots and measured out the top white section of the tumbler and just kind of filled those in that space, and then cut it out on some red reflective vinyl. And here I'm just kind of trimming around so that it fits our spot perfectly so it's easier to lay. And then I cut off that end of the backing so that I can anchor down my transfer tape, and then I just transfer that right around the tumbler. And I didn't like where that candy cane was sitting, so I just kind of cut it off. And once I peel off that backing, I'll just go back in and place that other little candy cane in the open spot. to take this silver striping tape. I got it off of Amazon. I will admit it's a little hard to work with because the roll is really loose, so the vinyl just kind of moves around. But it is really convenient because it's pre-cut. You don't have to use vinyl. But here I am going around, and I'm just going to follow that line where our red and white glitter meet. And then once that is done, I'm going to take some red reflective pinstriping tape and go over the silver. And lastly, I'm going to take my itty bitty silver nail tape and just go a little bit above that original silver that we laid down, just to give it a little more dimension. And I'll do that on the top and the bottom. And here's what that pinstriping looks like. Now we're going to do our glitter bottom. I'm going to take silver lining from Create by Firefly and take our UV resin. And I also use the Santa suit as well. That's the red glitter that's in there. But I'm going to go around that rim with the silver lining mixed with UV. And I was feeling like I wanted to get this tumbler done quick, so I went straight in with my Santa suit. I don't recommend this because if one of those glitters does transfer over into the other one, it's very hard to fix. So usually I do each section separately, but once that was done there, I cured it for 30 seconds. I added a little dot of UV, added my acrylic tag, cured it for another 30 seconds, and then I added my just flood coat of that UV resin, and I cured that for 90 seconds. Then I went in with 2 final coats of epoxy, and our tumbler is done. This one is seriously so easy, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was maybe helpful for you or can give you some inspiration to create your own designs. If you have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to ask. If you like this tumbler, please give it a big thumbs up, or even subscribe if you want to be notified for future tutorials. I also have my discount code for Create by Firefly in the description box below, as well as all of my social links. And I have a new makers group on Facebook where we'll be doing lives, we'll share inspiration, help one another. It's kind of like a makers support group, if you will, so feel free to join that if you'd like. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and thank you so much for the continued support.